Dear audience, today let me begin with our economics from house to abroad. Discuss something about environmental economics, that what we can do at our own level. As you know, there is acute shortage of free oxygen in the atmosphere, dissolved oxygen in the water, and free and dissolved oxygen in the soil. At the same time, free carbon dioxide in the atmosphere as well as in the soil as well as in water is gradually increasing. So we are facing most important three problems, that is global warming and greenhouse effect and the ozone scare. In order to solve all these problems, we must try our level best from our own level, beginning from the house, how to combat, how to control all these hazardous things. I put before you one example, because as you know, trees gives out free oxygen into the atmosphere. It is the main source of oxygen producing plants. That means plants we must grow in our gardens or in our on our roofs. As for example, I tell you, suppose I am staying in a house. I have a little garden. I have also a roof. So why not I should utilize my garden and also roof for the betterment of economic condition of the nation as well as my own house. I tell you the example. Suppose in my garden, it is an example. In my garden there is a mango tree, and that mango tree is also providing us mangoes during the mango time. But when there was no mango tree in my garden, so I was purchasing, as for example, 15 kg of mangoes from the market. When there was no mango tree in my garden, when there is mango tree in my garden and that gives us mangoes, so it is a psychological phenomenon that I must buy less mangoes. Suppose I buy 10 kg of mangoes instead of 15 kg of mangoes from the market, because I do have my own mango tree. And that mango may be sour or sweet, no matter. So 5 kg mangoes remains less. That means I purchase less 5 kg of mangoes. That means that 5 kg of mangoes are in excess in the market, because I didn't purchase, only I purchased 10 kg out of 15 kg. So suppose there are 100 families in my area. So if every house, every family members, they do have one mango tree in their garden, so they must do accordingly. That means 100 into 5 kg is equal to 500 kg. That means in the market 500 kg mangoes are in excess, including their own mango storage. So what do you mean? That means that more assemblage of mangoes, the price will be less. So that I will and others, the buyers, will get mangoes at low price. So it is benefit to us. Likewise, we can produce in our garden or on the roof that leafy vegetables, fruiting vegetables, flowering plants we can develop, so that we can be benefited and our economics will be rise. The economic condition will be developed. So it is better to opt such type of domestic cultivations, so that we can cooperate to our government for boosting of the economic conditions. Again I tell you, the water. A drop of water makes a sea. As you see, we are wasting our kitchen water, our bathroom waters. That is, we are wasting, and that is ultimately going to drain. But why not we control that? That I mean to say that kitchen water and bathroom water, we can divert them to our gardens, or we can make a tank, water tank, and we can store there. So that water can be used in our plants. Especially in the summer season, we can use that water. So that what will happen? So the water scarcity will be less and our plant growth will be more high. So it is very important that we should not waste a drop of water, whether it is kitchen water or bathroom water, or whether it is drinking water, anything else. So we must utilize this water for economic development. Next, I need to say, I am shocked to learn that our domestic wastes, that means vegetable wastes, every day we produce. But as you know, that waste is not a waste. That waste is a wealth. I am shocking to tell you. I am very sorry to tell you that we offer this valuable substance to the municipality every day. What is happening? The municipality, they are taking it and they are keeping it in a storage and they are converting into green fertilizers, useful fertilizers, and they are getting benefit. Why not we will get benefit? Why not? Suppose we do have vegetable wastes, so we should store it in our garden or in a roof, making a some sort of hole, or that is a tank, small tank, and keep there, and over that you spray little soils. So automatically it will be decomposed, and the bacteria, that means useful bacteria and transformers will come and work on it, and they will naturally convert into good fertilizer, beautiful fertilizer. So why will waste the domestic wastes, that is vegetable wastes? Uh, so that we should store it, we should keep with us. What will happen? That the problems also, you can solve one big problem. And we are facing today in Bhubaneswar, there in the nearby the science school, where our all the wastes, domestic wastes of the Bhubaneswar city are being stored. And what happens? What happens? We are facing a lot of problems. That is, you see pungent smell. That is very foul smell, bad smell coming out, and that is more than a slow poison. And every day you are facing the difficulties. Children are facing difficulties. They are suffering from different kinds of diseases. Their studies are being hampered, and the adult persons, young persons, they are also facing a lot of problems. So if we can utilize our own domestic waste without offering to the municipality, so that we can solve that problem also. So we should create our own fertilizers. So we can stand in our own feet. I have done it. I have done. I have created cultivations in my on my roof. Also, I have created cultivations in my garden. I am getting mangoes. I am getting apples. I am getting vegetable, leafy vegetables. Also, I am getting guava. All these things I am getting. I am being benefited. So, my humble submission that water and the domestic vegetable wastes should be taken care of, so that we can help to the nations to increase or to develop our economic conditions. And lastly, I want to say that you know that the polythene and plastics are very much cost to us. Why not we utilize that plastic? Because it has been already banned. But nobody is caring for this. But it is very harmful, as you know. It is non-degradable substance. It is harming to our body. It conserves the bacteria, virus, germs, and also it conserves heat. maximum heat it consumes dust. If you keep in your house, if you throw here and there on the roads. That's why my humble submission that I tell you that polythene can be used in a beneficial way. I can give you one example only. That example I tell you because you do have a fruiting plants like guava, like papaya, like tomato, vegetables that is like tomatoes, all these things. You take the polythenes, either black or white, you cover when the fruits become half ripened, that means in a half ripe conditions, only half ripe condition. huh, So that what will happen? You cover these fruits like guava, tomato, brinjals, cucumbers, lady fingers, slightly cover, making one or two small holes in it, cover these half ripened fruits or vegetables, and after some days, you will find very good fruits, vegetables. That I mean to say, do you know, these polythenes conserves heat. Since it conserves heat, also conserves also water drops. That means since it conserves heat, so metallic rate of those fruits will be enhanced. Since metallic rate will be enhanced, so what will happen? The ripening stage, that means the fruits or vegetables will become ripe very soon. In natural or usually what was taking 1 month time or 2 months time, 1 month time, so it will take 20 days. So that means we can shortcut the time period also. Second point, since it is metabolic rate is quite high and water from the fruits will come out because dehydration will be very quicker. More the dehydration of the fruits, quicker the ripening stage, what will happen? The fruits, I have tested, I am doing. The fruits will be very sweet to taste. Very sweet to taste. I have because dehydration is more instead of in the natural conditions. So we can get a very good tasty foods and also we get the size will be bigger. The size what is there in the natural condition will be 1.5 times more bigger because it is quick growth is there. It is scientific because polythene helps in tremendous ways. And third point, that is, I tell you that the size will be bigger. Third, next point is that these fruits will look beautiful. Because as you know, in the market, many of the fruits, potatoes or whatever conditions, they are being colorized. The different colors are used. But here you will find very attractive because this polythene is there and that polythene helps in the adding to the beauty of the fruits or vegetables. So, my dear audience, please take all these my suggestions and we practice. I have done it already. I have done it. I have got the 100% success. So you please continue or try your level best to utilize the waters, also the vegetables, the vegetable wastes, also the polythenes if possible. So there are so many things that is so with these suggestions I stop my discussion and waiting for your kind remarks or comments. Thank you.